Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense played an excellent game last night. He threw for 350 yards, he moved the ball incredibly well, including drives of 57, 77, and 85 yards, and they had the ball longer than the Cardinals, converted more third downs than the Cardinals, but at the end of it all, lost the game. And this is the most clear-cut case of a punter laying down an oppressive blanket of field position. It opens up with a Gillikin punt, and it's just a beaut. Gets fair caught at the 12-yard line. Now they try to drive out, but get hit with a classic fumble through the end zone. No problem. They stop the Cardinals once again to force a second Gillikin punt, but they don't call him no mistake Blake for a reason, as he pins them at the 10-yard line again. Here, the Chargers barely get across midfield and have to attempt a 59-yard field goal, and despite the fact that they make it, most coaches are fine with forcing kickers to take a shot from half court. So, then the Cardinals score and the Chargers punt it back, and in short order they're forcing a third Blake Gillikin punt. But what is he going to do? But for the third time in a row, start the Chargers at their 11-yard line. And here we go. It's not like the Chargers aren't driving. They go 57 yards, but asking for their third 80-plus yard drive of the day if they wanted to score is just a little bit too much. So they settle for another long field goal, and if Cameron Dicker was simply a human, this game is further out of reach than what it ends up being. But after two more Chargers field goals and one Cardinals touchdown in the second half, with 10 minutes left in the game, the Cardinals bring back out Blake to try to ice them, and brother, he brought his slushy machine. 44-yard punt, perfect bounce inside 5, checks to the 1-yard line, and Justin Herbert is in shambles. Can he please just be allowed to have a normal drive? And this one is a great drive. He goes 77 yards, and in most games he'd be sitting on the goal line, but he's not even in the red zone, as Dicker has to knock through his 5th field goal from 40 yards out. With that drive taking so long, it leaves a perfect amount of time for the Cardinals to put together a quick drive, get into field goal range, and ice it. But 4 punts and an average starting field position of 8.5 yards on those punts, with the ensuing drives, get this, totaling for 268 yards while only accounting for 9 points. That's right, when Gillikin punted, the Chargers drove the length in the field 2.5 times and only got 3 field goals out of it, and that is how you dominate a game as a punter.